Good evening and welcome to another BMW F30 series video. This 2013 318. In this video I'm going to be carrying out a service. So it'll soon be obvious why I'm carrying out a service. I'll start it up and there you go. Service is overdue. You saw it on the display. So anyway, I've arranged with the owner to get the necessary service parts, which is basically engine oil, oil filter, air filter and the pollen filter. Now I'm not going to do it in the order I normally do it. I'm going to try the clean stuff first, you know, the pollen filter and the air filter. I'll fit them first before I change the engine oil and the filter, because I end up getting the bloody filters mucky. The air filter and the pollen filter gets mucky, so I'll do them first and they should stay clean. So these are the service parts I got from Euro Car Parts, and as with previous services, I've just gone for Bosch filters all round. Cost more, but it's definitely worth every penny, and the difference in quality is noticeable. I got 5 litres of 5W30. It's actually the exact same oil I put in the Beetle, the German car, and it's a right viscosity. It's 5W30, and that's what it come up on Euro website. So without any further ado, let's get started. So I've no idea which side the pollen filter's on. Now on the left-hand drive cars it seems to be on the right. So I'm hoping it's the same. With this it's going to be on the left for a right-hand drive car. So I'll just put you down somewhere suitable. We'll get this pollen filter all out and changed. Now it looks like somebody's been here before and they haven't quite fitted this right. So I have my suspicion that this is the correct side for a right-hand drive car. And there's also a little hidden feature on the F30 is the little SIG lighter or 12-volt power socket. Now I tested a little something. To try get you in a better position. Now I've got this USB charger, and if you can see there, you can see it's lit up, so there's power to that. So that's something we'll have to deal with. Anyway, I'll set you up on tripod and should be able to work around the camera. So to start off with, there's a couple of 10mm bolts. There's one there. To get this panel off. Now the owner said he did have it serviced once since he bought the car, and I don't think we're happy with whoever did the service. Let's have a look at this. So that's one 10mm bolt out. There should be another just here. Just move it to slightly better spot. So that's two. I don't think there's any more. Now this should just pull out. There you go. Just clipped in, and there we go. It should just pull out. There we go. Just disconnect the footwell light. I'll just push it out. Should just pop out one way or another. See if I can get it disconnected. because I need this out of the way. Not sure how this goes. And yeah, this is definitely the right side because I can see where the pollen filter goes. Just get this connector out. Well, that wasn't meant to happen. I'm only going to prise off the cover for the light. Yeah, that just pulls out. So that's out of the way. Just move that over there. Now, should be some Torx screws. Yep. Not sure what they'll be. They might. I don't know if they'll be Torx or they'll be T20s. Yep. I think I might be on the right track with the T20. So, get them unscrewed. Let's have a look. Yep, T20. So I can see 3. I can definitely see 3 screws. Just bringing a bit closer. So that's 2 out. Let's see, where's that other one? There it is, it's right at the back. Let's see if I can get that out the rest of the way by hand. So that's our 3 T20 screws out. Just getting a bit closer, there's a couple of tabs. There's definitely one that needs to be pushed in. And then this should just, oh no, you just pull it back like that, and there you go. The cover, get the cover out of the way, and that gives us access to the filter if I can get to it. So there, it just drops down like so, and that's the pollen filter out. Let's move you back, and airflow. Oh, not sure where airflow is. It should be front to back. This, but looking on that, it's pointing back to front because it should go to front. You can see where the airflow's supposed to go. It goes towards the front of the vehicle because there's I can see a dead fly among the things. So somebody's not installed this filter right. So I might just ask them if there's any problems with aircon and such like. But we'll get our new filter out, and you can see the difference. Look at that. That's night and day. That, and the Bosch one, it's a decent quality one. I'm not sure. Does it have the airflow on it? Oh, airflow, there you go, airflow. So it wants to be that way because airflow is from back to front, and that's the way it should go on. But once again, look at that. Should be changed every year as part of an annual service. So whoever's done this has definitely not done it right. Try not to crumple the filter. Just just a bit hard when you it's on the floor, but oh. I wonder if this is the right filter. Thickness it's same. So yeah, it's definitely right. It's going to be a bit of a struggle, but the show must go on, as the saying goes. Ah, there we go. And there we go. That wasn't too bad actually. Once I've got it started. There we go. Now replace those 3 screws. So these are T20s. So just get them all started before I tighten them up. So I want it back there. It's only plastic here. You're threading into plastic, so just start by it and then you know, cut, trying to create a new thread. Now where did that last one go? It went there. So they're all started. I can wind them in now. Just make sure this last one's all, that one's all the way in. Yep, they're all in. Now I can refit my trim panel. I'll just move you up a bit where you can see it a little bit better. See me sort of plug in the footwell light. That's just a push and the seat lighter or 12-volt power socket, whatever you want to call it. That can only go in one way. So just push that in. Right, then it's just a matter of getting all this in. Yep, that's all good. And then it should all just pop back in like that. And then you can see that's in better. Get these screws started. They should be. Get them started by hand. I just put that back in. Just that. But it seems we found another hidden feature on this BMW besides indicators. So once it's tightened up, just get that tightened up, just this last bolt now, 10mm, so that's all you need. 10mm socket and the T20 Torx. Really is that easy. And there we go, that's the pollen filter done. So I've just spoken to the owner, and he said that when he had it serviced last time, he said the ventilation system was never the same since it had been done. That pollen filter being the wrong way around certainly explains that, so we've improved the ventilation system already. Anyway, it's time to move on to the next job I'm going to do, which will be the air filter. Now, popping the bonnet on these is slightly different to a normal car, and you can see there it says 2 times, so there's 2 stages. So you just pull it once, and then it's not quite released, then you pull it again to completely release it, and that should release the bonnet totally. There we go, easy as that. And these engine bay plastics are a bit mucky, but the air filter is down here, and I noticed straight away we've got one of the 4 clips missing. Anyway, I'll get this I'll clean up these plastics as well while I'm at it. Got plenty of wet wipes, so that's going to be the next job, doing the air filter. Well, I couldn't help myself, I had to give it a clean. So this is the business end of the car. This has the 2 litre diesel, the N47 engine. So before I fit the air filter, what I'm going to do, just after I've taken the engine cover off, move that out of the way. Bloody stuff's going all over, wind seems to be picking up a bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen the oil filter. It's just a 27mm socket. So just crack it off. But what I'll do is I'll put you guys down, and hopefully you can see what I'm doing. So just so get this right. There we go, crack it off. No power tools. So that'll just allow the oil to drain. I'll need to I'll just pull the dipstick out, and then I'll take the whole cap off as well. I won't take it off just yet, but I'll do that before draining the oil. But I thought I'd better loosen that, and it'll help the oil to drain. So with this air filter, it's held on by, it's supposed to be 4 clips, 1, 2, 3, and we seem to have one missing. And I'm not sure how this all goes on. I think it should just lift, it should drop. Hopefully this should drop enough to get the filter out. But I think there might be a bolt here, that could be a 10mm. So I'll grab my 10mm and probably have to undo it from beneath. So whatever it is, it's not 10mm. I think it pops off. Yeah, it seems it pops off. I'm not sure about this end though. But if I just unclip this cable, remind me to put this back on when I'm done, and there, it should give me enough room to get this air filter out, he says, hopefully. Yep. And I'll just take it out from the front. Yep, it can get it out from this side. And there we go, I managed to liberate it. It's a Borg & Beck, which isn't a bad make. And there's our Bosch air filter. Now you can see the difference between the old and new. So just get this fitted in. I don't think there's really any debris in there, so just get this up, get this fitted. Try not to get any finger marks on it. Fighting me just a little bit, but I will prevail. Maybe this just pries off. I've got to be careful not to do any damage. That's it. Ease that in. Just push these grommets in. And this is fighting me, but I won't be beat. Just ease these grommets in, do it by hand. That's one of them clipped in. That's our two grommets in, just need to get these last two clips on. Now this is something which might help. That's two in. Refit this cable before I forget. And once this last clip is on, there. So that's 3 out of 4 clips fitted, and that is the air filter done. Now, like every modern car, this BMW has got an under tray and it's held on by a load of 8mm bolts, so got me little impact, get this, resolve these off. came out except for one, so it might be a bit medieval with this one. I'm going to try some more socket on that nut. See if I can just try a 7mm. Oh, it's smaller. No, that's if you get the right socket. Right, I'll just try 7mm on it, see if I can get it off. If not, I might have to think of a little something else. Alright, see if I can fit a 7mm. No, that's not coming off. So I think I'm going to have to resort to something else, maybe mould grips or even grinding it off. It's definitely an option, but it's only one bolt, so I could just pull it off, I suppose. I'll do that off camera. So in the end, I just used a cutting implement. It's not much in the grand scheme of things, so it's not going to make it a big difference. So with that out of the way, let's see where the sump is, and it's back there, way back here, and I need to work out what size that sump bolt is. So I'd say it's about 17. Let's see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Yes, spot on first time. So get my trusty washing up ball. And see if I can undo it with the 3/8 ratchet. If not, I'm going to try me 1/2 inch. So, I managed to crack it off. That wasn't too bad. So before I do that, I'll just go up top, I'll take oil, fill the cap off, and then it should drain out a bit easier. Trusty bolt, they're ready. And that's the engine. Yeah, it's definitely the engine oil sump. Just making sure, because I've just yep, just starting to start a motor next to it. Right, there we go. Just leave that to drain, and while that's draining I'll change the oil filter. So while that engine oil is draining, just take the oil filter out. There we go. Now these engage one way, so because there's a little peg on it and it engages in a hole in the bottom of the filter housing. So new oil filter, and that's got the peg in the bottom. Let's try to engage it in the right spot. Turn it until we can feel it engage, and there we go. There, and that's in. So pull this old filter off, and there should be a new seal with the oil filter. There we go. Oh, and there's a sump plug washer, so that'll be handy. So we'll keep that with the sump plug, copper sump plug. Now with these you should always give it a smear of oil. So we'll just take some old oil off this, and in fact I could use a bit of old oil from the sump. I'll do that. I'll just dip it in. Let's have a look. Here's enough oil. I just need it to be able to seal. Not enough there, so I'll just get some oil that's drained out. So there's our new seal. So just put that there. Now I should have brought my trusty pick with me, but I'll make do with what I got. Just use what. Sometimes you've got to use whatever's to hand. Just change a bit on this. It might be helpful. So I've got a thinner screwdriver bit. So there we go. Get that old seal off. There's our new seal. Fit that on. I hope this is the right size. It should be. So just roll it on. Make sure it engages in the groove. Just gradually roll it back. That's it. Make sure there's a groove there at the bottom. There we go. That's our seal fitted. Now we can fit this back in. Let's get this started. There we go. It should just push in and then get it started by hand. Socket. Just this socket. Be careful, it's only plastic so you don't end up cross-threading it or worse. There we go. So then resistance stops, so yeah, that's not going in straight. So just need to make sure that's going in nice and straight. No, it's not. Got to be really careful with these. There we go. Oh. No. This one seems to be frightening me at the moment. It's just not going in as it should. So you've got to be really, really careful. Right, yes, it's engaged on threads. It's going straight in. So again, don't be putting too much torque on these. And then there, I can feel it stopping. So that's it. I'm not going to go any further. And that's the oil filter done. So now it's time to add the fresh engine oil. I've got a funnel this time, so I shouldn't make any mess. Put 4 litres in, check it on dipstick and see where we are from there. 4 litres in. Pull the dipstick out. So last time my workshop tiles, I've ordered a load on Amazon, them the other blue workshop rolls. So I just wipe this dipstick. That's dipstick holes right behind the camera, so you can't see that. So just put that in, and let's see where we are. We seem to be at the bottom, so another litre. It should put the rest of this oil in. It should take us to about where we need to be. Yeah, I knew it'd take a full 5 litres. So just let that drain. Time to take another reading on the dipstick. So yeah, we're good. We're just below full level, so that's that done. Just need a bit of cleaning up, so you might not to spill any oil this time. So I can put the cap back on. Get that. Clean everything up, and now we're ready for a start up. So with the service done, we'll need to reset the oil light. So turn the ignition on, hold down the reset button for the odometer. See, we'll just there we go. Oil change reset possible. So that's what we want. Hold it down. Reset possible. Hold it down. Perform reset. Reset in progress. Reset successful. So just turn it off. And some more service lights to reset. So let's have a look, see what else is there. Just hold it down. Reset possible. We don't want that. I don't think that's a service, so we'll just hold that down. Perform reset, just hold it. Let go, hold down again. Reset in progress. Reset successful. No, we don't want that. We don't brake pad. See what else is front and rear pads. You can reset warnings. Reset not possible because we've just done that. I think that's probably coolant or brake fluid. So right, I think we're managed to reset the service and the oil change. So turn the ignition on again. So yeah, we're all good. So final thing to do is to start it up. and yep, we're sounding good. So that's basically, that wraps up the service. So I hope you enjoyed this one. I don't know if there's been any F30 service videos done for UK or right-hand drive cars for that matter. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, subscribe, share, and ring that notification bell, and you get notified when one of my videos comes out. Questions and comments, you know where to put them. As ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see you.